and today's video I'm going to be taking you round the North Downs of Surrey. Roll the intro. So welcome to another video, and I thought I'd just do a quick video today of a ride round the North Downs of Surrey, because it's a lovely part of the world just around the corner from myself, and it's the first day of really decent weather in the UK this year. It's quite warm, even though we've got quite a lot of cloud. It's around about 20 degrees, which is absolute bliss for the UK. So yeah, just thought I'd bring you along on a ride. While I'm riding, I also thought I'd talk about a little bit about the Sport Glide. Now I'm coming up to 2 years, and what my thoughts on the Sport Glide are after I've ridden several different models of Harley Davidson, namely the Breakout, the 2023 Breakout, the Lowrider S and the Lowrider ST. I have got a couple of other test rides coming up in the future. I've booked to ride the Heritage 114 and also the Fat Boy as well, but that's later in the summer. I'm really looking forward to that, and keep your eyes peeled for the test rides of those, and I'll compare them individually against my Sport Glide, and also what I find of the bikes themselves on their own. So yeah, the Sport Glide, so I've had it for 2 years. I've done 5,000 miles on it now. I've done lots of trips like this, really, just riding around for a bit of fun, and I have also been down to my Harley dealer, which is quite a way away, about 40-50 miles, down in Sussex, Sykes Harley Davidson, because that's a lovely trip out as well, and a really warm welcome when you get there. And pros and cons. Okay, let's start with the cons first. Firstly, the con with any Harley Davidson is the price. Obviously, you're paying a lot of money for a bike that some will say, oh, they're not the latest engineering, they haven't got the tech, but there's something nice about that, because they're just mechanically old style mechanical. You feel every gear change, you feel everything about the bike feeds back through you. So yeah, I can understand the price you pay is expensive, but you're buying a lifestyle, and you're buying a piece of heritage, really, because whenever you think of motorbikes, 90% of people will think of Harley Davidson, or they know the Harley Davidson brand, and the lifestyle is with it, the camaraderie between other bikers, and especially the Harley Davidson crowd is fantastic. So that sort of one offsets the other, in my opinion. Another one is the weight. Again, really heavy bikes. This fully loaded with the saddlebags on means it's 317 kilos, which is just shy of 700 pounds, which is extremely heavy. So if it does start to go over, you're going to struggle to keep it up. Well, I certainly am, being 5'6" and 70 kilos. So yeah, that is a downside, especially when it comes to manoeuvring the bike around. However, again, I'm going to give you a flip side on that. It means the bike is completely stable. When you're in winds, I've been on my Suzuki in Spain. There's a couple of videos on my channel about that, and that's just a 650 naked street bike. And if you're going along the motorway there in Spain and you've got to think the winds aren't that bad, you really feel it. You're getting blown absolutely everywhere. So it's nice to be able to go along the motorway at decent speed and you're not feeling like you're going to get blown off the bike with every last breath of air that comes at you. So that's good. So they're really the only cons I can think of, the price and the weight. Or I'm going to throw another one in. What everybody will say, they're slow. They're a tractor. They're no sport bike, obviously. They're not designed to be sports bikes. They're not designed to be super quick. They're not designed to be super nimble. They're cruisers. That's in the name. So they're perfect for doing this. Just cruising along, enjoying the ride, enjoying the scenery, and just having fun. If you want to be Paolo Rossi, then this isn't the bike for you. But yeah, it's horses for courses. I personally love this style of riding. I'm at an age now where I don't need to go stupid fast because I know my own mortality now. I'm far more aware of any risks involved with riding, so I'm more than happy just to poodle along like this. Don't get me wrong, if you want to go fast, this bike will go stupid fast. As we go here, it will go up to 100 miles an hour without any problems at all. But it's not screaming at you to do that. It's all about the low end torque. The torque on this, it will just pull you for miles and miles, pull you for days and days and days, no matter what gear you've got, going up hills, whatever. It's just such usable power. You don't need to be ringing the engine to get every last inch of power out of it. So I think that is actually the cons. Now regarding pros, well, there's far too many to mention, but I'm gonna do my best and just try and keep it a little bit sensible. And I've mentioned a few of these before. Firstly, with the Harley Davidson, it's a Harley Davidson lifestyle. I love it. I ride on my own now because none of my mates ride anymore. My wife rarely gets on the back with me, so it's up to me to go and entertain myself on the bike. And finding the Harley's owner group down in Sussex, it's absolutely brilliant. So they do rides during the week, they do rides every single weekend from April through to October, and when they're not riding there's various social aspects as well. So that's really nice and really welcoming, and it makes you feel part of a second family, really. So yeah, I can't complain about that. I think it's really nice. When we come to the bike itself, I love it. As I say, I've ridden various types of bikes. When I started at 16 down to the 50cc fizzies. Then when I started riding again, I started off with the scooters. I started off with the Vespers, 125 and 300. And with regards to motorbikes, I've got the Suzuki 650 Gladius in Spain. I'd say where you've got various videos on that. And then when I started going over into the cruiser market, I started with well, it wasn't a cruiser to start with. I had the Ducati Monster again, which is a really aggressive 821cc motorbike. And although my wife gets on the back of this now and again, she weren't getting on the back of that at all. So I got rid of that, and then I got a Kawasaki Vulcan S, which again is 650. And I wasn't sure how I was going to like it, the cruising riding position, and it took a lot of getting used to start with, but I got hooked on it. But the thing with the Kawasaki Vulcan S is it's got, I think, the same engine as the Ninja, the Kawasaki Ninja. So it's not really designed, the engine isn't designed for cruising. It's not like low end torque. you really do need to use the throttle to get it into the higher RPMs, and yeah, to get the best out of that. And to say at 650 is fine, it's fine. But then I went to the Sport Glide, and I love the Sport Glide. I've done a video on the versatility of the Sport Glide, which I'll post here. But basically you've got 4 bikes for one. For some reason in the US it just didn't take off, and they've discontinued that after a couple of years being in the US, and I think they've replaced that mainly with the Lowrider ST. But here in Europe and other parts of the world, it's one of the most popular bikes, I think, along with the Pan America, because of the versatility, because it's not too big. It's a Softail. Believe it or not, I think it still is, or if it's not, it's the second cheapest Softail they produce. When considering what you get on stock is incredible, really. So you get, just on stock, you get a mini bikini fairing, which this isn't it. I've changed that out for the Memphis Warrior, Memphis Road Warrior fairing. You get quick release detachable saddlebags, you get ABS, and you also get cruise control. They are all standard on the bike. Now it only comes with a 107 engine, which is just shy of, I think, 1750cc, and everybody in the Harley world will say, well, that's underpowered. It's 1750cc. Most cars now haven't got 1750cc, so how something that's 300 kilos with 1750cc is not powerful enough, I really don't understand that personally. But anyway, for me it's fine, absolutely fine, got enough power. I've upgraded it to the stage 2 as well, so that gives it a little bit more, and that's all you need. Now most of the other Softails, I think all the other Softails, as this video's been recorded in 2023, have now got the 114 engine, which is obviously a lot more, well, not a lot more, it's got more power than this, and it's a different type of engine. And you've got the Lowrider ST and Lowrider S, and I think the Breakout have all got the 117, which is just shy of 2 litres. When you think of that, 2 litre engine in a motorbike is mental. And I've ridden both of those bikes, the Lowrider ST and the Breakout, and the engine is a different beast. It's a completely different beast to this. It's a lot of fun, 100%, but yeah, it's just different. Now, as I say, with this, I just love this engine, I love this bike. It's got a low seat height, I think it's under 700 millimeters, or just 26.5 inches. So even the shorter riders will find this confidence inspiring, because you can reach the floor easily enough. And overall it's just a great package. So it gives you some wind protection, it gives you storage, and it gives you cruise control, all for one of the lowest prices of the Softail on the Harley Davidson. So yeah, I absolutely love it, absolutely love it, and I would highly recommend anybody that wanted to buy one to go out and get it. Now there's plenty more I can say about the Sport Glide, but I don't want to make this video too long. I've done numerous videos on that you can all see on my channel. So if you hit subscribe, then you'll see all the videos on my channel, and you can have a look through and you look at the various things I've done to this Sport Glide, what my thoughts are, the various test rides I've been on with regards to the other bikes I've mentioned in this video. But yeah, it's a lifestyle thing, and I would highly recommend it. Absolutely love it, absolutely love it. So yeah, this is just to say a quick video, just taking you around a quick lap of the North Downs of Surrey, where I live, just so you see some of the scenery. Not that it's that fantastic, but it's a nice place to be when the sun's out, and just give you a little bit of thoughts on my Sport Glide and what I believe. So yeah, I hope you like that. If you did, please press like, hit that subscribe button, because that really helps my channel out, and I really appreciate that. And if you want to be notified of any future videos, of which there'll be many, hit that notification bell and you'll be notified of every video as and when it comes available. But in the meantime, I really appreciate you watching. Thanks for taking the time. Ride safe, stay safe, and I'll catch you next time.